Hi everybody, Louise Plant here, soul expansion educator, fiddling around with my buttons. How you going? I'm just doing a little video today about Vitae Amor seminars, which has been seminars that I've been running, I don't know, 2017 or something. So initially we're starting in Melbourne, in Victoria, in the Mornington Peninsula, now up here in the Northern Rivers. This is a 3-day live-in retreat, which really gives people a solution and an ability and an environment and a sacred space where we can just basically break some patterns and let go of some shit. So for those who don't know me, oh, there comes a cat. For those who don't know me, I'm a real let's not muck around person. Let's sort this stuff out. Floyd. Let's get things sorted. Let's do what we can do to not muck around and get stuff sorted. So my background's pretty colourful. There's been lots of things happening, some primary damaging events in my younger years that led me to go up many sort of paths and for many crazy things to happen and to not go on the most healthiest sort of paths or journey that I've taken. And I spent years having therapy. I had a nervous breakdown when I was 21, which was pretty crazy. I always feared having that feeling back again of just losing control again and just losing the plot. I was just driving along quite happily, and some guy, I was overtaking some guy, and he flicked a finger at me, and it was like, oh my God, that was it. I just lost it. I just totally lost it. So it was really up to my mid-30s that I always feared that feeling coming back. And it wasn't until I did this kind of work that I actually, inner journeying is probably a better way of putting it, that feeling sort of left. And it was like, you know what, it's actually okay. And it's okay to lose it, to find it. Anyway, I sat helping originally in West Australia, helping with doing this type of work over there, and it was just my thing. So I felt really blessed when, team came together and the right alignments happened to actually get people on board to do this type of experience. So now they're being run, this is the second year, being run in the Northern Rivers up in Kunga, which is near Yukai, in northern New South Wales. So it's a 3-day retreat. And after my nervous breakdown, which is what I started talking about, I had counselling and therapy. I've had so much therapy in my life, therapied out really. And the thing about the therapy was it was just weekly, ongoing. So this is really an opportunity to sort your shit out in one weekend. It's like, let's not muck around. Let's just get to the crux of what's going on, and let's shed some light on that and allow some processes or whatever comes up to help guide that. People say, what do you do? I can't tell you what we do. It's very organic. It's very organic because we're there for you. We're there for you as an individual. So what is it that you want? We're providing this safe space, where we can actually allow ourselves to be guided to reach the optimal thing, the thing that's going to give us the most leverage to allow us to have some release. And I've got so many stories, so many testimonials. Probably my best stories are a Sicilian twin brothers that haven't sat at the same table for 9 years. 2 weeks after the workshop, two families were reunited, which is pretty huge, with families being such a huge value for those sort of people. People who have been, single, not in relationships for ages, suddenly in relationships, beautiful, loving, functional relationships 6 months later. We've had people who've been estranged from family members, just reconnecting weeks afterwards, just out of the blue, people writing letters, or, I haven't heard from my father forever, and then this letter appears 2 weeks later. So there's lots of really beautiful stories that I can share with people. It's just beautiful, and I get all teary, and I get really blessed to be able to hold space for this, and to allow people to go through this. And the other benefit we have from this is we become part of what I've termed the pleasuretarian community. So we're pleasuretarians because we're just, vegetarians eat vegetables, we eat pleasure. So we're very much about just enjoying life, because it's, there's no nirvana where we're going to be enlightened and we all live happily ever after. Like, that's really bullshit. That doesn't happen. Life happens, and life can happen in many ways and in many ways and things and stuff. So you become part of a community. So you become part of this family. So we're just a huge growing family here. At the beginning of the year, I decided I was going to do a 30-day challenge. I think there's a video out there somewhere about that. And I put it out there to the Pleasuretarian group, and I was like, who's up for that? And there was 6 of us or 7 of us that did that, which was just awesome. It's just awesome to have gone through that experience with my Pleasuretarian family. So we're just there for each other. And the other beautiful thing is people come in who have been involved in the weekend because they just want to come and learn and help and support other people. And there's no coaxing needed on my hand or my part in any shape or any form, which is great because people know it's just such a beautiful experience. So yeah, life goes on and it continues on. And even if we are enlightened, we've still got to cart water and chop wood and pat the cat or whatever it is that we're doing. So the other thing is that we give you at the end of the weekend, we give you strategies. There's 20 life-changing habits or strategies that I've put together in the workbook there, just to allow you to do little techniques, little self-care, love journey things that are very powerful. And if you continue to do those, it's all very well having the tools, but if you don't use your tools, then the job's going to be harder. So the tools are part of there. You're given the tools to just allow yourself to go through life easier, being able to process. We're never ever taught how to process our feeling body in schools. Our education system hasn't taught us that, so our parents don't teach us that. And just to let you know, there's a difference between our emotional body and our feeling body. The two are very different things. So things often happen that make us feel a certain way, and bang, this emotional body gets triggered. Your partner will, you leave your clothes on the floor, and the next minute it's like, roaring out there, your clothes are on the floor. It's not usually about the clothes on the floor. It's usually about things a lot deeper. So finding the core of what these things are, the beautiful thing I like most about this work is, or having been experiences in this, is the fact that your buttons just get pressed less and less, because every bit of shit in your life is a gift. It's a gift for you to do the work on the inside. So if you listen to many of my videos, I'm always plugging on about it's an inside job, and it is an inside job. And I've proved it in my life. You don't have to listen to what I say, because I just could be spouting rubbish. Though I know from experiences and from working with other people that when we change the inside, the outside changes. As I said, the changes have been amazing. When people have done the inner work on this weekend, the whole thing's changed. They might have been bullied at work, or they might have had some eating disorder, or they might have had some habit, some drug habit, alcohol habit, whatever it is, and it just changes. Everything just changes. So I'm very blessed to offer this healing space that is there for people, but also offers this ongoing support and help for people. It's really amazing. I believe everybody on the planet would do this. If everybody on the planet did this type of experience, then mankind would go back to being mankind and not man arsehole or man violent or man abusive or whatever else it is. Because we need more kindness here, and the best thing to do is to be kind to yourself. So the last thing I'll say is investing in yourself. Like at the moment, these workshops are less than $1,000. It's your food, accommodation. You've got beautiful organic food, like catering for everything, gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, whatever it is. It's all catered for and easily looked after. Most of it's locally sourced, fresh organic food. We get to eat a lot. I eat a lot on the weekends. So yeah, the food is really awesome, and plus you're doing the work as well. You're in a beautiful setting. It's lovely and tranquil by the stream, out in the bush, very beautiful sort of space. So the best investment you can ever do is in yourself. Like invest in yourself. For less than $1,000, you can just turn your life around and have fun doing it at the same time. We'll probably dance to a bit of disco and have a bit of a boogie and a bit of sing along. Anything, whatever you want, whatever you need to address, we're there for you. We're totally there for you. So whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve, we don't leave until it's done. So what more can I say? If you're having problems, or you know someone who's got problems, or you keep repeating the same shit, or the same dramas happening in your relationships just with a different person, or whatever it is, whatever it is, whatever dramas that you've got going, then just invest in yourself. Come and contact me. I'm happy to do a little call for with you, or have a little chat with you and see if you're ready for this. Ideally, you want to be at a point where, like, you know what, I'm just done with this shit. I'm done going over the same crap and the same dramas and the same bullshit. And you're just ready to change. And this does that in 3 days. So I look forward to hearing from you, and friggin' good on you if you do contact me and reach out, and if you do this, because no one can heal you. You have to do the work, and it doesn't have to be work. It can be very easy. It's a journey and it's experience, and you've just got to do it. So suck it up, get on with it, sort some shit, make some changes, and have fun at the same time. Be supportive and join a great vegetarian family that's just growing. It's a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. All right, I will see you on the other side of something. Until then, I am seeing you always in love, light, peace, and happiness, and good health. See you, bye.